Hey guys, it's Angie. Today I'm going to bring you what sold for me last week on eBay. It was a really good week for me. I came so close to my big goal that I'm trying to eventually build up to, which is $2,000 in gross sales a week. Didn't quite get it. I was so close. I had a sale right after midnight. Unfortunately, that doesn't count. That's for the next day. So let me show you the total amount I sold, and then I'm going to go through some categories that I think you might be interested in. As you can see here, I sold $1,986.31. Not bad, right? I was really surprised by that because honestly, I had some, decent sales, but nothing that was like super home runs like I had last week with a $400 sale. I think the highest I had this week was right about $60. So that means I had a good number of sales. As a matter of fact, 72 in all. You know I can't go a week without showing you my babies, my little plushies that sell. Sold two this week. One was this little Thai bear and his hat came down. He has these bunny ears, but then he comes like this. He's so cute. He sold for $12. And then I sold a little Madeline plush for $10, and those are both plus shipping. Now I haven't picked up hardly any plush at all, which is why I'm not selling a bunch of them, but I do like to show them because I think they're sweet and they're such an easy thing for you to pick up at yard sales and make great money on. This I actually picked up at a yard sale for $2. I just thought it was adorable. I almost kept it, but I'm like I need another casserole dish. But it has this really cool lid and it has flamingos, right? It sold for $20. I had it for $25. I took $20 plus $14.85 shipping. Another thing that I picked up from the bins actually, which weighed about half a pound, was this Lefton little figurine. Now I know I've seen these a ton when I was younger. My mom said everybody had these when she was young. But this one sold in just a day for $20 plus the shipping. So if you ever see any items that say Lefton, and let me show you the little sticker on the bottom, there it is right there, make sure you pick it up because they sell pretty quickly. One thing I did pick up a lot of last week were shoes. So I'm just going to quickly run through some of the shoes that sold for me this week. Remember, all of them are plus shipping. So the first ones were these really interesting La Artiste heels. I just thought, wow, what a cool, different design. They sold for $31.05. Sold some Birkenstock clogs. They were not in the greatest condition, but still not bad. I took a best offer of $22 on those. These are Tatamis, which is a Birkenstock brand. They're just leather slides. They were super heavy for sandals, but felt like they would be very comfortable. Sold those for $25.22. Found these Brooks that needed a little bit of work, but I did clean them up. Some OxyClean and a little scrub brush does some wonders. They did sell for a best offer of $30. Sold these Keens for $25. They were in super condition. And then these cute little Cole Haan slip-ons. They're like little boat shoes. They looked in really great shape. As you can see, there's only a couple little smudges on the white, but really overall in great condition. And those sold for $21. Then a pair of Vionics. These are like Mary Jane's black with pink. Didn't even have to clean these up. They sold for $25.95. Michael Kors heels. I paid $2 for these at one of my little stores I go to. And they were in really nice shape. Crazy high heel. Who would not break their neck in these? I don't know. For $2 I couldn't pass them up, and they did sell for $20. I did pick up these Allegria. They're just the kind of like nursing clogs. I would have sold them for a lot higher, but I will show you right here. You can see in the picture right here that the toe is rubbed off, and I do disclose that, which is why I took a best offer of $22 on those. The best shoes, though, of the week were these Brother shoes. These are handmade shoes in Ethiopia, and when you look them over, you can actually tell that they're handmade. They're really rough around the edges. You can see where they hand cut them and everything. but just super, super interesting. They look like they were never ever worn. I saw a pair on eBay that sold for $55. I decided to take a chance of listing it for $79.95. And guess what? They sold full price within 24 hours. Just wanted to tell you, I picked up all of those shoes last week. So that means they sold really, really quickly. Don't be afraid of picking up shoes that need a little bit of work. If they need scrubbed up, if they have some staining, you can OxiClean them, use some shout spray, magic erasers, and really make a shoe look beautiful. But you can't change if it's dry rotted, if the shoes are coming apart or anything like that. So make sure you really, really inspect your shoes for the integrity. If it's just some dirt, you can put some elbow grease in there and make shoes shine like they used to in the past. The next category of things I sold last week were hats. This is a Chicago Blackhawks hat. I've actually had this for about 2 weeks and it sold for $12.95. Again, these are all plus shipping. This one I just picked up at the bins. It's an Obey hat and I sold it for $16.95. This was a Bob's Big Boy hat. It was brand new. I picked this up a few weeks ago in Mobile, Alabama at a thrift store for 75 cents and it sold for $15. Found this week. It's a DeWalt hat at the bins, sold for $14.95. The dud of the week, guys, is this hat right here. It's a Russian hat. I thought it was super cool. I could not get anybody interested in this hat, and when I looked up the comps, there were so many of them sold so low. So when someone offered me $5, I took it just to get it out of my inventory. And next time I'll know better than to pick up this particular hat. But I did have two really big winners this week for hats. The first one was this vintage Pittsburgh Steelers hat. Found this at the bins, guys. It sold in one day for $59.95. And then I found this, a Kubra hat, also in the bins. It is an Australian hat that is pure fur felt. Just a super nice Indiana Jones kind of hat, I guess. But I took a best offer of $70 on that hat, and I didn't even pay $2 for it. The moral with hats is, if you can get them super cheap for 50 cents or $1, or you're going to the bins and can pick up hats, definitely do it. Hats are selling great for me. Bobby the Cap Guy was the one who kind of got me started on hats, and guys, it's a big category for me of sales, so don't overlook them when you're out shopping. The next category are DVDs and media. This was a little Tai Chi for seniors. It was brand new. I did sell it for $12.85 and that included free shipping, but it's so lightweight, that's fine. Squidbillies. I had 4 volumes of this. I have 1 more to go, but these sold really well, $16.95, which was my full price. Then I got this one, which was called The Third Man. I've really tried to look for out of print DVDs like this one. This one's from 1999 and it sold for $22.95 plus shipping. I did sell this Xbox game. It sold for $19.95. It's the Star Wars game. Free shipping, but $19.95. And the winner of the week in this category is this Super Mario Sunshine. It's a GameCube game. This did sell within a day for $49.95. I did include free shipping. Media is also another great thing that you can be on the lookout for. Everyone has DVDs, Blu-rays. Lots of people have video games. You can typically pick these up for super cheap. The key is take some time, look up items, start to get to know what sells and what doesn't sell. Be looking for those harder to find and out of print things, and you'll be doing great. So I sold a bunch of books this week, which is my next category, but I only pulled 2 books to show you. One is this Hewlett-Packard calculator manual. Now, who would think a calculator manual would be worth any money, right? But it sold for $12 plus shipping. And another book that I picked up, now I've had 2 of these, is the Preppy Handbook. This book was from the 80s. All the girls I knew had this book. This one was in great condition. The one I had prior to this was in much worse condition and sold for about $30. But this one sold for full price $49.95 plus shipping. Another category that you can find everywhere. Everyone has books. You can scan your books right on eBay using the eBay scanner or the barcode scanner, but don't be afraid to look up books that do not have a barcode. My preppy handbook that I purchased 2 of did not have a barcode at all. So if I would have taken the time to look that up myself, I would have been passing on $80 for 2 little books. My favorite things to look for are nonfiction, school books, anything of hobbies or adventures or something you don't see that often. Like if I see books on airplane mechanics, engineering, karate, those are the books that I'm usually picking up, because if you can't find those kinds of things every day, that might be what someone's looking for. So just keep that in mind. And the last category I'm going to show you today are handbags and wallets. This is an Anne Klein wallet. I picked it up at the bins. I've been really active at the bins. It did sell within a few days for $14.95 plus shipping. Vera Bradley. Some people pick up Vera Bradley and other people don't. Now I try to pick them up if I see something that's a little more unique. This particular one happens to be a hipster crossbody bag. You can put your tablet in there, it's padded for it, and it sold very, very quickly for $19.95 plus shipping. This is another little thing I picked up at the bins. It was just a tiny little tote bag, but anytime that you see bags that have the actual Walt Disney World, Disneyland resorts, anything like that, those bags are typically more valuable, and it sold for $15 in one day. Finally, the best item out of this category was this beautiful poppy Coach bag. Now I picked this up at the bins and it had a terrible water stain. I brought this purse home, soaked the bottom in OxyClean and hot water, and I hung it up on the faucet so that the leather wouldn't get damaged. 5 minutes, guys, 5 minutes in OxyClean and hot water, and it looked like it was new. So for $59.95 plus $10 shipping. Well, that was it for today, guys. I hope you found it interesting. I was super happy with my sales last week. Now I need to get busy for this week. I have all kinds of things ready to list. Just have to actually get listing. That's okay. I'd much rather be listing and making money for myself than working at a corporate job and making money for someone else. I hope your sales are great. Please let me know if you had any good sales this week. I'd love to share along with you. If you've made it this far, I would love it if you gave me a thumbs up. It definitely helps my channel. And I will see everyone later this week. I'm Angie. I'm living the dream. Have a great day. Bye.